You swing your leg over the Ducati Scrambler Full Throttle, and instantly you feel its character. This is a bike that fuses the raw spirit of flat track with everyday usability. It wears its attitude boldly, yet it's built for roads, curves, and daily smiles. In this review, I'll take you from design and engine, through riding feel, strengths and trade-offs, and why the Full Throttle remains a favorite among Scrambler fans. From first sight, the Full Throttle commands attention. The black and bronze paint scheme, the side number plates, the lower handlebars, the short front fender, all echo flat track style. Bronze wheels, dark frame, sporty seat, the lines are deliberate. It doesn't pretend to be something else. It leans into its identity. The headlamp shape, minimal bodywork, and subtle details mix heritage with modern flair. Under the skin, it uses the familiar 803 cubic centimeters Desmada L-twin engine. It puts out roughly 73 horsepower at 8,250 revolutions per minute, and about 65 Newton-meters of torque at 7,000 revolutions per minute. That's in line with the rest of the Scrambler 800 family. The air-cooled, 2-valve per-cylinder design gives it that classic Ducati feel. Visceral, approachable, with character in every rev. The gearbox is a 6-speed unit, now with Ducati quick shift up/down as standard, making gear changes slicker and more seamless. The chassis is composed around a tubular steel trellis frame, paired with a Kayaba 41mm upside-down fork up front and a preload adjustable Kayaba rear shock. Both ends provide 150mm of travel, giving enough compliance for rough patches without feeling sloppy on tarmac. Brakes are serious for the class. A 330mm disc up front with a 4-piston caliper, and 245mm disc at the rear, both supported by Bosch cornering ABS. The wheels are alloy, not spoke, 18-inch front and 17-inch rear, shod with Pirelli MT60 RS tires to maintain a road bias. The seat height is 795mm, fairly accessible for many riders. Wet weight is about 185 kilograms. Electronics bring necessary modern tools. There are 2 ride modes, typically road and sport. Traction control with multiple levels is there. Cornering ABS helps with lean angle safety. Ride-by-wire throttle ensures smooth transitions between modes. The cluster is a 4.3-inch TFT color display, giving you gear indicator, fuel level, ride mode, etc. The bike is also predisposed for Ducati multimedia system connection, meaning you can connect your smartphone for select controls via handlebar switches. On the road, the Full Throttle surprises you with usability. You don't need to ring it to get response. In the mid-range, torque is present and usable, helping in city traffic or in slower corners. Tap the throttle and it responds with character. Nothing overly aggressive, but friendly enough to be inviting. The quick shift helps maintain forward momentum without fuss. In twistier sections, it feels confident. The relatively lightweight frame, balanced geometry, and responsive suspension work together. The lower handlebar gives you more control and less wrist fatigue. You can lean and adjust your weight, and the bike follows through. It doesn't behave like a full adventure or sport bike, but in its own class it holds its own. Comfort over longer journeys is modest but acceptable. Because it is a Scrambler, wind protection is minimal. At highway speeds you will feel wind blast. The seat is balanced between sport and comfort, so over several hours you may feel pressure. The foot peg position is neutral, allowing some flexibility. Heat is generally manageable because the engine is air-cooled, but in heavy traffic it can warm up. Sound and feedback matter. The Terminioni exhaust, often standard or a more aggressive variant, gives the Full Throttle a sharper, sportier tone compared to other Scramblers. You hear the twin, you feel light vibration, and you get that mechanical dialogue. It's one part soundtrack, one part connection. Where the Full Throttle shines is style and presence. Its flat track cues, the number plates, The paint, the lower stance, it stands out in a crowd. It's a statement more than a compromise. And it delivers enough performance and utility to back up the looks. Naturally, there are trade-offs. The road-biased tires limit more aggressive off-road use. The minimal wind protection makes high speeds more tiring. Tall riders may find the seat a bit snug. And though 73 horsepower is decent, it won't compete with high-end sport machines in top speed or track domination. Also, modern electronics are not as rich as premium rivals. No semi-active suspension, fewer modes. But that simplicity is also part of its charm. For many riders, the Full Throttle offers a perfect blend. Style, usability, enough performance, and character. It is playful, confident, and expressive. If you want a bike that looks unique, rides well in everyday settings, and always reminds you you're riding something special, this could be your match. At the end of the ride, you swing off, glance back, and you feel a smile. That's the Full Throttle effect. It's not just a bike. It's attitude in motion.